Yep, I finally went all out. I finally got everything taken care of. I am backed up in the room so far right now, you have no idea. If it was not for this long mouse, I know it's all tangled up. If it wasn't for this 5-foot mouse cable, I would not be able to be doing this right now. Why? Because there's this weird thing that goes on in OBS Studio when, for example, OBS is alright. I mean, it has its upsides and its downsides. Right now, I'm sitting on a pillow. Why? Because I set up the green screen wrong. There's a green screen behind me. Hint, I'm not in a room that looks like this. Sorry. For those who thought I was, you're out of your mind. But therefore, I had set myself in such a way, I'm on top of a pillow. And, respectfully, I will not be letting anyone get a hold of this pillow. I have some. I'm not even sponsored to say this, but some Mountain Dew right there. It's all right. Nothing fancy to it. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. This is a free roaming video. This is for people to understand. You don't have to be an expert whatsoever, and you can get things taken care of easily. So, right now, I decided I just want to break some down for you real fast. So, on Android, simple. When you want to set it up as a webcam, you're going to have to download to make it easy on yourself. Just download some application for, well, webcam. All right. So I'm not going to say what I'm using. I'm not getting paid to say it. I'm not going to say it. So I'm using a certain application that runs the software through the PC as well. So I run the software on the PC and my phone at the same time. On Android, you do not have to go through a big, jump over walls and run through the mountainside. No, you can just plug it in, allow, and you're good to go. An iPhone needs iTunes installed for the correct drivers to be installed. Otherwise, you just see a bunch of people who won't tell you. They just assume you got it. No, not me. I'm going to let you know right now. You go on an iPhone, you are not good enough just to plug it into a Lightning USB. No, what you must do is you must go on your PC, download iTunes. iTunes then verifies and syncs everything. Then the drivers are cool with everything. Until then, you just see people online hooking it up. Wow, it works, guys. Look how wonderful. And you're sitting there saying, why is it not recognizing my USB? If you're not careful, you're going to be going after there, paying for new USB devices. No. Simple. Download iTunes. It's as simple as that. Now, what I'm getting at is the current situation at hand. You might notice I'm wearing these things. They call them glasses. They have been tormenting me for the past couple days because my eyes are trying to adjust to them. Anybody goes, well, they have to adjust to it. You wear some glasses first before you start chirping. Look. It gives you that fishbowl appearance, and I know they're working because when I take them off, I realize how I was seeing before, and it was not clear. Now I can see things clear. Beautiful. I'm looking at myself right now on the monitor. I'm not even looking at the camera till now, and I can see things clear, not even messing with all the other stuff. Now, what I wanted to get to is this. I wanted to say that this is ridiculous what is going on with tutorials online. I just want to cover a couple of things real fast if I can. Let me look at the heart and soul of the team. Look, today I have a Kia Forte. I try to update the software in it. Did not work, does not recognize my USB. They can't tell me if it's A, did you have a problem with it before? No, I didn't have a problem with it before because it's never worked before for me to have a problem with it. Therefore, you know what I mean? You have to have the software successfully update before or fail before to have a problem. It's never ever tried anything. I plug my USB drive into the vehicle with the update file. And then they're telling me, well, some of the navigation system Kias, the Kias with navigation, because some are with navigation, some without. It depends whether you're, let's just say there's 4 categories. You can be broke and can't get it, just want to save money and can't get it, or you don't have a lot of money, but you're just trying to impress somebody. Who would try to impress somebody with that? Or just simply, you want the full package. Me, I got the vehicle after running into the back end of someone so hard, it sent my soul out of my heart. I'm still recovering from it. Well, what I'm getting at is, well, I'm driving it around. And I said, you know what? There's something weird about it. I have a 20. Now listen, you got to hear me on this one. Kia, I'm disappointed in you, and I'm disappointed very much so in you. Why, you might ask? I'll tell you why. Let me fix myself in this chair. I'm sliding on the pillow. The reason why I'm so disappointed for is because I have a 2021 Kia Forte. And I checked the software on it. And the software says 2019 software. You know what that means? That means that the software is 2 years older than the vehicle. Kia, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I took that vehicle 5 times to Kia until I started working on everything myself. And now once did they attempt to update it. And what I find so interesting in all of this, you have to, I'm not some expert in marketing. I'm the consumer. So yes, I'm an expert in marketing because I know what I want. Therefore, I can say, hey, you're not appealing to me. You're not doing a good job. And for me to say, hey, I have to spend $10,000 more on a vehicle to get a good system going. I know some people are now, if you just got a Honda, if you just got a Toyota, yeah, well, guess what? I don't want to be broke for the next 50 years of my life because I make poor choices. All right? Now, that's not saying that a person who owns a Toyota or a Honda is broke because of poor choices. What I'm saying is when you're goofy and you got a vehicle that costs that much more for an infotainment system, you done lost your mind. You're stupid in my book. I'm sorry. I know people don't like that. Like, don't use the stupid word. You just got it used on you. Enjoy it. Wear it proudly. Look, I'm tired of it. Man, I paid a good penny for the vehicle. And you can't update it once? Why not? You have no good answers with the problem. You have no good answers. You stink. Kia, I'm going to tell you something right now. Kia, I'm going to issue a solemn warning. Something I've noticed in my life is when people double-cross me, I don't even have to go on my way. There's something about it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not Jesus. I just know that when someone messes me up pretty good, and I just ignore it, they end up going down. You know why? Because it means if they're messing with me, they're messing with everybody. That's the way life works. That's why I make it my ambition to be kind and gentle unless necessary. For example, I've said this before, you don't have to go out of your way and cause a problem. If you want to cause a problem with me on purpose, I might have an issue with you because I don't want the next guy down the line to experience the same problem who may not be able to control himself or can't even defend himself or herself. Therefore, I will correct you for everybody else. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody watching this, you're welcome. We need more people like me that take the ability to control the situation to where it needs to be. Not the way we want it to be, the way it needs to be. Because you know what? There have been people in my life that have corrected me. And you know what? I needed to be put there. Enough of these guys going around. Let me tell you something. Let me make some clear. It's time for for these muscle boys to put their shirts back on, all right? I'm in just fine shape. In fact, right now, I can say I successfully went on 2 separate diets where I lost 80 pounds in 4 months without training, without a coach, without anything, okay? I can do anything I so desire with willpower. It did not require me once. You can, if you find my family, you can ask them. You can ask my neighbors, ask my friends if they've caught me prancing around with my shirt off. No, why not? Because I don't need to go around and look like a little fragile. But I'm not saying if you walk around with your shirt off, you're fragile. What I'm saying is if you need someone to look at your pecs everywhere you go, and that's what your life consists of, you need to grow up. Really? Anybody can get a 6-pack if they try. I'm talking about the beer. I'm talking about a real 6-pack going down there. Anybody can do it if they try, but you don't want to try. You know why you don't want to try for? Because you stink. You stink. You don't even try. So what do? You're doing it just for the fun of it because you want some kind of a weird attention, shall we say. That's what you want. You want some weird attention. And I have nothing to say towards that. What do you want me to say about that? I think it's nuts and ridiculous. That's what we've been pushed to. That's what everyone would say. Oh, women have to run around half naked everywhere they go. Men have to be running around wearing the most weird stuff, just brain rot material, just running around everywhere, and I'm supposed to sit back and, well, if it's not hurting you, yeah, give me a break. You bunch of hypocrites. Let me get straight to it. Oh boy, I'm putting my mouse down. I've got some words to say real quick. I've got some words to say. You have the audacity to tell me if it's not bothering you, leave them alone. Sometimes I get quiet like this. I like to, well, he's thinking of what he needs to say. No, I'm on your brain operating. Maybe right now a couple people are going, yeah. Stupid comment. Stupid comment detected. I'm going to explain this to you why that doesn't work for. Let's start here. What I just said about the 6-pack and the way people are dressing, is that affecting your lifestyle? You can turn off my video, walk away, do whatever you want to. See, it's more than just, if it's not affecting you, leave it alone. Yeah. It only works when you're basically just telling the person to be quiet and that you don't have an argument. That's really all you're saying. It does not allow, it's a ridiculous statement. It just doesn't follow through with anything. It does not follow through with anything. Listen, it does not follow through. You are telling me something that you can't even live one entire day of your life without doing. Are you fine with someone chewing with their mouth open next to you? Are you fine with that? No, you say something, but is it affecting you? It's affecting my ears. Exactly. Exactly. And the way some people dress affect my eyes. What you just said, no, just get up. I'll give you a break. Some of you, well, just get up and walk away. These same people, okay? I'm going to put it like this. You know, when I was younger, I watched it, okay? I watched, I think it's called Couples Retreat. Vince Vaughn and guys like, and if you remember, they had given these rules out when they got to the island. These rules were given out. And come to find out, they said, no electronics, none of that. And they find the guys saying no electronics. We're sitting there with electronics. They found them. That's what this is like. You all act like you have some rules to the game. You ain't no rules to the game. You're a hypocrite. You're lying. You do the exact same thing when you get a chance. What am I supposed to say about that? I got nothing for you besides get a life. Now, we go to the other extreme. The guy wouldn't stop crying, so I shot him. Really? That worked out good for you, I'm sure. Really? Welcome to Florida. You can see, what you would do is, if a baby is crying, for example, in an airplane. I have a child, and I know crying gets on one's nerves. There's one interesting thing. No matter how mad you get, the thought has never even echoed within 500 miles of my mind of, you know what? I need to go and just shake the baby really hard. That's going to help this problem. That's what I'm getting at with all of this. That's what I'm trying to propose to everybody. Une raison. I'm trying to create a reason. Reasoning in your mind. Is this proper? Is the way we were handling things proper? No, we're all hypocrites. I'm a hypocrite. You think everything I've said I've been able to live by? Absolutely not. But it's hilarious, some of the stuff that goes on. I can't help myself. Now, I truly think of certain things. I think of certain things and I say, what should I do in that scenario? And what I believe needs to happen amongst everyone is we need to come to a reasoning that we are going to be disrespected. But we have to be able to handle ourselves. I'm not happy with Kia right now. I despise them as we speak. However, I will not be taking my vehicle and driving it into the front lobby of the dealership at 80 miles per hour. You see, I will get on the phone and say, what's wrong with you guys? That's as far as it goes with me. Other people, no, they are not stopping there. They're going to make a scene. Oh, really? You tough girl and tough boy, really? So tired of this stuff. Ain't nobody disrespect me. Yeah, because you're disrespecting yourself. You look like a moron. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me like... Oh, really? Keep swinging your fat neck around. You look like a stupid swan. Sit down. Good gracious. Nobody gonna disrespect me. Yo, no kidding. I ain't wanna be around with you. I don't wanna be around with you. So, how am I gonna disrespect you? I don't even wanna be in your presence. All this stuff too. He disrespected me. No, it's like two raccoons fighting over a chunk of poop. And the one grabs more poop than the other. And the other one feels disrespected. You are fighting over trash. Shooting each other over trash. This is garbage. Man, someone needs to watch this. Someone needs to watch this video and say, you know what? It's time for people to share this video. Share this video. Say, hey, watch at the 18-minute mark. Get some stuff through your head. Understand, maybe it's 17 minutes, 30 seconds. I don't know what the heck happened. I'm looking at the live thing here. That's what I'm going based upon. Listen to me closely. This whole issue with, they disrespected me. I can't let anyone disrespect me. There's a certain level. No, you do not let someone get in your face and scream at you. However, I just find it interesting. You'll have a disagreement. You feel disrespected. Punch a person in the face. Then go hang out with the person. Weak. That is weak. I'm grabbing the mouse now. I grabbed it. This video is coming to an end. You all take care. Enjoy the beautiful scenery.